Oso has cancer, our dog. Will he go to you, Griff, when he goes?
Oh, I'm going to go get him.
Yeah. Are you with the other dogs there? Are you with other dogs and animals and stuff?
He said yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Does Oso stay a dog when he goes there, or he
doesn't have to? No.
No.
But when you connect with him, he'll be a dog.
Because that's how all I've known him. Right. Right. When you passed away, Griff, did you take your heartache with you, like your relationships and stuff? Did you take that with you, or do you resolve it because you see it better?
Well, I took it with me because that's who I am.
Right.
But I did get to. I got to heal it.
Right.
And he says it's weird. I say heal, but it's more of like learn.
Right. Why does heartache when you're human feel like so paralyzing, so heavy, Griff, sometimes? Like, whoa. It feels physical.
Why does heartache... Say it one more time.
Why does heartache from love and loss feel so physical? Like it literally feels like... Thank God I've never had cancer, but it feels like you could call it cancer. It feels physical. Like your heart feels heavy. Physically.
He's showing me...
the energy's heavier, or I don't know.
Yeah, it's great. He is showing me energy and how it's running through the physical body.
Right.
And how it is denser. So if you can imagine, we resonate on... Hold on, I have to clarify a few things. So, when Griffin's talking, he is showing me certain quality of energy,
right,
or a certain level of energy can only exist on a certain dimensional plane.
Wow.
Like he's definitely linking vibrational energy to specific dimensional planes. Okay, now, emotions of heartache, loss,
right,
have such dense emotional or dense energetic frequencies that it resides on such a different dimensional plane that our physical bodies have a hard time containing both together, connecting them. You know, where the head keeps saying, "Woe is me." Oh, ache. And the physical body says, "Hey, we can't go that low in frequency. We don't function like that. We don't need that." And so then a contradiction is created. And the physical body often is trying to do its best and pay attention to you and your needs. So it will say, well, we have to feel sad. Oh, this is what we're doing. It has to work. He says, but it doesn't work.
Can you die of heartache, Griff?
Yeah.
What do? You just leave your body, or like die in your sleep, or what?
Yeah, all of the focus on loss and separatism, it doesn't allow the heart to function. You know, because it's such a dense frequency, and it doesn't reside on the same frequency that the body needs, that the body resides on. And that just it just fucks you up. That's all.
Yeah, it does. I was just wondering, like, okay, if we're emotional beings having a human experience, everything you do is going to have an emotion. So if you win, you're happy. If you lose, you're sad. It's just kind of what we've been programmed to feel. How can you honor being sad and heartbroken without letting it absolutely destroy you? Like, what are the ways that you can still function and not be a cold person, but not, you know what I mean? Like, what can you do? Is it just exercise to get your endorphins up? I mean, like, that sounds kind of cold, but that's like one thing.
No, but that's the physical thing that you can do, Mom. But, you know, you also have to intellectually understand and know that you're not truly at a loss. You're not separated.
Okay.
You know that there is a new relationship to be had.
Okay.
You know, and then you're having an intelligent conversation with yourself about why.
Right.
You want to feel like you're completely separated.
Right. Right.
Because that right there might say everything.
Right. I see what you're saying. Like, I remember when we talked in one of the earlier readings with Jamie that I said fitting in, and you know, you said sense of family now with love and loss and being with one person and stuff. It's more of a building of a community in the sense that we're not alone. And you said to me in the beginning, I asked you, you said you wouldn't believe how much it rules your life, Mom, to think that you don't fit in and that you're alone, and you're not. You know? That it's a false sense that we as humans have. That we're alone and we'll do anything to fit in, and especially teenage years. And, you know, I mean, it's a theme throughout everyone's life into adulthood, but that fitting in thing, but everyone's feeling that same insecurity, right?
Yes.
Okay. I guess that's what I was trying to get to in a long-winded way, is that everyone has that insecurity, that they're alone. Most everyone.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think it would heal a lot of people if they knew that we're not really designed. Well, we don't own other people, number one. It would be so nice too that if relationships ended, it didn't have to end so ugly. Why does end always mean sadness and fighting and, you know?
Hey, so that's the other thing that people are, you know, they're really aligned to be acknowledged. The whole community thing, it's like healthy community, not, you know, it's not getting together to destroy each other.
Right, right. I mean, you see some couples come out, like, that are in the public eye, say, you know, in very enlightened ways, say, we still love each other, it just, we're going to split up or whatever, but I guess you see it more now than you did, or I'm noticing it more, but you don't see it as much as you should, and you wonder, you hope it's honest that really they are getting along and they just realized that they grew as much together as they could and they're going to move on. Because isn't it like that where you are, Griff? Like if you had a friendship, you grow and then you move on, and it's not, you don't have to beat each other up to leave, right?
Correct.
Okay. And would you still say hi to each other if you saw each other again?
Yes. Yes.
Can you hurt each other's feelings in heaven, Griff?
No, not really. Because I'm trying to even think of something that you would say to, like, try to hurt somebody's feelings. And he says just thinking of it that way is kind of silly. Making me laugh.
Griff, have you ever met my higher self?
Yes.
And?
makes me want to laugh.
Is she smarter than I am? I fucking hope so. Is she thinking I'm really fucking up?
No, because remember.
Right.
No fucking up.
I know. But do you go to her at all, Griff? Is she wise?
I don't have a need to go to her.
Okay.
She's dealing with you. Higher consciousness, of course I can hang out with you anytime I want, but
right.
Why? Because the one I know for all this time is still on Earth.
Right.
And higher consciousness isn't going to sass me the same way you are.
Right.
But it helps me not miss you, because we're all connected and we all get to communicate.
Right.
That's fine. But I don't get you in your body with your experiences and your unknowings. Right.
Do you have a best friend there that you hang around? Do you still hang around that black kid you used to hang around? That you had another lifetime with? That you said it was a lot like, no. You said it was a lot like, I have his picture in my brain, but I can't think of his name. Spiritual thinker, leader. Hey, Nelson Mandela.
That's a picture I have in my head, too.
Do you still hang around that kid, Griff?
You're the one who went to jail, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Griff still hangs around that kid?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Do you feel more love towards one spirit than another up there?
Oh, he's really thinking about that. I can definitely feel more of a connection.
Okay.
But more love. He says that's hard to answer, because I kind of have love for everyone, everything.
Wow.
But more or less, I guess it's not like a more or less, it would be, am I open to it? Like, connecting to it more or less. But the flow of the love is always there. It's neither greater or less than, but the connecting part of it.
Wow. So you don't ever feel like you need a hug?
We don't really do hugs.
No. You do merge.
The moment where you're going to want to hold my hand and cry for me or something?
No. Do you do merges? Yeah.
Yeah, merges, yes.
Do you ever think, Griffin, like, when you're up there and you want to know something, do you ever think, I got to find that Eric Medhus, he'd know the answer to that, or I got to find my grandma, she'd know the answer to that, or do you ever think like that?
No, it's not really like that. I can sit down and open myself up and get that answer for myself.
Wow.
It's not like it just flies down in some random book and smacks me on the head, but I do need to kind of
chill.
Yeah, I think that's what that was. He took like a deep breath and he held his arm up and I don't know, opened his hand and then made it into a fist as he dropped it into his lap. Yeah, it was, to me, it looked like a very girly move. No offense. Not like, I am a girl. We're awesome. But, for people who might be reading this and don't really have a clear picture of, what a man's man he is.
I know.
And, in some time to throw, these really wonky, purposeful hand gestures, it's funny.
I know. Oh, I'll write about him, so they're going to know he's a man's man. It'll be funny.
Thank you.
It makes it funnier. Is my mom there today, Jamie? Wow.
Wow, that's crazy. I haven't seen anybody else.
Wow. Are they mad at me, G?
Dawn on me. Sorry, go ahead. What were you asking?
Griff, is my mom mad at me or what's her problem?
No, he flat out told her today was about him.
You're funny. You're funny. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to wrap up the love thing because I don't want to ask you a question about something else. So we're here to be love, basically, to love, and we don't own people. And it's kind of about connections, right, G, and building family and community and...
Yep.
Yeah. And when we die, it'll be a relief. All this heartache goes away. Well, you take it with you, but you feel better, right? Please tell me you feel better.
You do. You feel better.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I love you. Bye. Bye, Jamie.
I love you, Marshawn. Bye.
Bye.